I am live. Okay, I'll have to do it a bit different this time. I'm muted though. I hope this has worked. It may have done, it may not have done. If it has, you should hopefully see us with a black screen. Hello, yes, people are coming. Good stuff. Okay. Hi, I've had to use a different way of getting online because I've been a little bit short on time. Haven't been able to figure it out. What time to sit down? Hi, Paul. Hi, hello from Toronto. Hello, welcome. Good, okay, people are here. Right, okay, you have to just give me 1 sec. I need to load up the game. Pop out chat, there we go. I've had to, I didn't realise the time. I was just coming up to get settled. I'm like, yeah, I'll start streaming at 7, and it's like 3 minutes past 7. I was like, oh my God. Hi, everybody. So yeah, just give me 1 second while I get the game operational, because at the moment it is not. There we go. Let's bring that in so I can see. Okay. Right, that looks okay. All right, cool. Let's just load this game up then. There we go. You have to bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. You said you would do a POV of the log flume, but you never did. That's Mike. It's because it's not finished this week. The Planet Coaster Let's Build video is going to be me finishing the log flume. I hope. Touch wood. I'm going to stream and then I'm going to have an air on it. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, charged and operational. Mick, hi, how's it going? Good, glad to see people here. I didn't put the thingy on. I totally forgot. Normally, because there's two ways you can stream on YouTube. You can either set up an event and it puts a thing on to say that you're going to be doing it, and then you can also. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry. I think it's okay for you. It's loud for me. Let me just knock it down a little. There we go. Or you can just press go, which is what I've done here, and just press go. So we're going to see if it's any good. Checking the drop frames seem to be all right. Okay, I'm going to stop the playback. Hopefully this doesn't affect me too much. You'll have to let me know. Stream health looks okay. How's the kid, Nico? Nico. Sorry, Nico. The kid is doing great. I got all confused then, didn't I? Yeah, he's doing really, really well. Coming back from Alton Towers, Elliot, awesome. Oreo is not here at the moment. I'll show you. It's the bed is bare. He's just not interested now. Xander's around. He just loves sitting with Xander curled up next to him. So we will hopefully get him back on at one point. But yeah, at the moment he's just not interested. Let's have a look here. Where were we up to? We were on the Wild Mice, weren't we? Let's resume that. Hello Geekism, hello Jan, welcome. Will you add some of the DLC properties in your park? Yeah, maybe. I don't think I'll do them as the full-on properties. Like, I don't think there's going to be a Back to the Future area. But you know, no Stokies, no hot tub. Carly, we thought it might have delayed the stream. No, do you know what it was? I was watching Game of Thrones. I started back in work this week after having a few weeks off for to sort Xander out and that. So I started back this week, and we haven't been able to watch Game of Thrones. So we sat down. We've had it sat on Sky since Sunday, like really early Monday morning. It comes out over here for us. So we sat down to watch that, and I looked at the clock, and I was like, oh my God, it's 3 minutes to 7. Let's quickly run upstairs and carry on where we left off. So. Anyway, good. It's good to see you all. Jonathan, love the firework display. Just watched it. Cool. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. This is what we're working on today. Our wild mouse. It's still in testing mode. This is going to be a workshop item that we're going to be able to pop on the workshop once we're done. Oh my gosh, what did you think? No spoilers. I thought it was really good, actually. Probably one of the better ones of this series. I found this series has been a little bit rushed. It was pretty good. Everything that I thought would happen happened, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it all. Interesting to see what happens next. Please, no spoilers in the chat, by the way. Thanks. Queue line time on this at the moment shouldn't be that long. I don't know though. Queue line, no, we're not going to do the queue line. The queue line is going to be really simple, actually. I need to do a little bit more work on the actual coaster itself, though. Why can we see through them? Oh, we've got a building selected, haven't we? That's why. Kind of want to decide what to do here. Yeah, I think what we said was this: the roof of the building would be here, wouldn't it? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, is get rid of these bits here. Haven't caught the last couple of streams. Oh, hi Dylan. So yeah, this is pretty new for you then. We've been working on this for 2 episodes now. But if you've not been here, yeah, After you think you do a POV, yeah, sure. It's not, the wild mouse POVs aren't very good. You have to actually look behind the car actually, rather than a full POV. Because if you do full POV, it just spins you around crazy. Why have I? Oh, we've got loads selected here, haven't we? Forgot about that. Okay, let's just move you out this way then. Yeah, there we go. So you go there, and then you all have to come with me as well. There we go. Greetings from Belgium. Hi, welcome. How's Mrs. Sparrow? Are you back at work? Big shock. Yeah, I mean, she's doing great. You know, she's doing really, really well with him. But yeah, it is a big shock. I think I probably got a bit more upset about it than she did, actually. I was not happy about going back at all. But you know, needs must and all that. Needs must. But luckily, it's not too bad, really. I'm able to get in a fair amount of shifts and still get some days off together and things like that. So yeah, overall, it could be a lot worse, but it's not, which is good. What have I selected there? Something by random. Duplicate you. Pull it into this space. There. Yeah, there. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted that little juxtaposition there. Do you remember me? I was here last time, but called Michelle. Well, hello. Good for you. You know, called I Killed Sirius Black. Spoiler alert, please, Michelle. A mouse hole sounds. A mouse hole. Ah, mouse hole. Yeah, like in a what's the word? Like a skating board. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. But like I say, I want to keep the theming relatively light on this. I wanted to go for like traditional coaster theme, sort of, you know, fairgroundy type theme. In fact, one thing we do need to do is carry on with the letters. In fact, we'll probably do that first, because if you look at the moment, we've only got the W and the I done, and we really need to cap those off. They're looking great, but we definitely need to finish those. So we'll do those while we're chatting. Evening all, watching on my phone in my break at work. Andy, welcome. You are very welcome. Hope you don't get into trouble being in work. I always have jokes with Uthris, because Uthris always seems to stream when I'm in work as well. So I always try and catch a bit of his stream while I'm working. Probably shouldn't really, should I? It's naughty, but you know what? Sometimes you just can't get enough Blanco. Need a big bit of cheese somewhere. Yeah, like a proper wedge. That's probably not a bad idea. Like I say, first things first. We'll get this finished off, and then we'll see where we're up to. Loads of cheese. Hello from the USA. Hello, Chris. Welcome along. I hope you're nowhere near Harvey. Hope you're all safe and well from that. It's awful. What's happening over there with that at the moment? What do you think of doing Planet Coaster Challenge series, where people give you a piece of music and you need to make a ride around it? That's a really good idea, actually. That's quite original. I've not seen anyone do that sort of thing. I think it's a great idea. I personally don't have anywhere near the time I would need to do another series at the moment, unfortunately. I'll be honest with you, kind of struggling to do the ones I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, not right now. I'm looking for any ideas, but it is a really great idea, actually. Villa Seat Tester, that's a really good idea as well. Wow, you guys are full of really good ideas today. I love it. Between trains at the moment, so sat outside Euston, enjoying the warm weather, and it's been gorgeous here as well. Actually, we've had really nice weather up north for a little while, which has been good, and it was really good. But we were down in Birmingham yesterday, day before, and the weather was really good there as well. Hi, John. Did I see you stream live again? Hi, hi, Smed. Yeah, every Tuesday we're here. Every Tuesday, 7 PM till 9 PM, weather permitting. Oops, place that there. Yeah, obviously, you know, occasionally time has to be taken away for family and other things and other bits and bobs. But yeah, for the most part, we're here every Tuesday, messing around, chatting in the stream. It's all good stuff, isn't it? Right, there we go. Come on, there we go. Let's do a long one here, I think. That one there. And from the Netherlands, hello. Hello from the Netherlands. Good luck in your endeavours. Annoyington away! Oh, is that? It was a flying visit, wasn't it? Thanks very much. Hopefully you can stop longer next week. It's rainy and it's been cloudy as heck here in Yorkshire. Oh, wow, yeah, well, that's only up the roads. But yeah, we've had it lovely here. To be fair though, warm and rainy is kind of Yorkshire summer, isn't it? Really, that's kind of all you can expect up there. Hello, hi Mark. How's it going? Oops, that's the wrong button. It's been nice. I live in Stoke. It's been all right there. Yeah, like I say, we came through Stoke. We were down in Birmingham to see some family stuff. So we kind of come past Stoke. M6 is a nightmare at the minute, isn't it? Jesus, all the way around Stoke from like 16, or like 14 up to like 15. Yeah, 14 up to like 18. It's horrific. Generators and backstage things. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something we're going to be doing here. I want it to look like, and also like not hide the backstage from the crowd so much. You know what I mean? Like really have it dead. Like realistic in the truest sense that there's just stuff everywhere, and you know, that's kind of that's where we're going with it. Let's go there. Just about to sort that one's bath. Oh, cool. That's what I'm doing. Oh, actually, no. What time? 9 o'clock. So no, bath time's just mum tonight. Hopefully, I say hopefully. I actually love bath time, but it's going to be around the time that we stream. So all going well. We'll be able to manage to stay with you guys and girls. Glorious in Cambridge. That's good. I love how this has become the weather channel all of a sudden. I think a challenge series where you ask us to upload builds and rides and you choose the best ones to build a geek community park would be great. That does sound great. The only thing I'll say with that is watch this space. I can't really say much more, but watch this space for stuff regarding the community. Is all I can say, unfortunately. It's looking really great. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. We're really getting somewhere with it, I think. Which cheese do you use to coax a bear? Well, camembert. Very good, Dylan. We're straight in there with the puns. I love it. Hope you get a ghost pirate ship in the Halloween update to Planet Coaster. I would love a full Halloween update. Loads of spooky stuff. That would be fantastic. That's what I would love to see. We can only hope and we can only ask. And see how we get on. We're British, a lot of us. We like loving the weather. We like talking about the weather. We do actually, but you know what? We're not that much British. Britain is like my 4th most viewed country. My country where my 4th most views come from. It actually goes America, Germany, Holland, and then Britain, actually, which I found really quite interesting, actually. So that's a little. There we go. It's nice here too. Michigan. Lovely. Oops. How do you handle dangerous cheese? Carefully. Very good. Some strong pun game started already. We have to do that one separate, do we? Disney World is already doing their Halloween party. They do, yeah. I went to Disney last September, and they'd already begun Halloween there. It's pretty crazy how early they started. What is going on here? Why are we not seeing lights? Very curious. Ah, there it is. One more. Literally moving these sort of pixel by pixel sometimes to squeeze them in. It's crazy. Staff rooms that act as toilets would be great. That sounds good. Let's have a look. Checking up. What is Jay-Z's favourite cheese? Briance. Fantastic. Really, that's interesting. Must be the fancy British accent pulling in your American fans. To be honest with you, I think America's #1 purely because it's a numbers game. You know, there are just more people there. And then I find, I mean, I have nothing to go on here, but I find that the creative style games have a really big following in Holland and Germany and Switzerland and sort of these sort of northern European countries. Like Minecraft has a huge Dutch following. This game has a huge Dutch following. Obviously, as well, I think people like Delay Designer and Silverette being from there help as well, because it brings a lot of value. Because YouTube does like to show you to people in your country. You know, it's one of the reasons that PewDiePie did so well is that he started in Sweden and then moved to UK and then Italy. So YouTube started showing into lots of different countries. It's all interesting stuff. It is all interesting stuff. Loving the build. Maybe for your main part you could have a space area full of coasters themed about planets. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a sci-fi area. I think we're going to have a little go at fantasy first. I think we're going to finish off that castle area in the middle. But then next up, yeah, is sci-fi. It's one thing. I was talking to somebody about the other day, is one thing you don't see many people do a series on, and I'm worried that it's because the theme might be a little limiting, I don't know, but then personally some of the best sort of single coasters that I've seen have been sci-fi. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone do like a really developed area yet with them. Oh, come on, that's really tough. Okay, we'll go there, and then we'll just have to move you a little. That'll do. Right, let's have a look what the D looks like. We need to do the inside of that as well, but hopefully, yeah, L&D looks pretty good. Oh, it looks really good, doesn't it? I'm really happy with that. Sorry I'm late. Have I missed much? No, Nicole, to be honest with you, we literally just put some lights around an L and a D. Oh, we've got to fix this circle here. Let's try and do it in the dark. There it is. We're going to have to do the internal as well. I think we are, aren't we? Let's copy you over. Might be too long. Oh no, you're just about right. Good stuff. It looks amazing. Thank you, funny bro. Glad you like it, buddy. For sci-fi, Back to the Future go-kart ride. Well, we've got. Do you know what? I love the Back to the Future go-kart ride, but we did a pirate go-kart ride just before that sort of DLC dropped. And I really don't think two go-kart rides in one park will work. In fact, like I think one is probably too many because there's not many parks that actually have go-karts. We might struggle here to get this to go around nicely. See how we get on. Might have to do a bit of an edit here. Sci-fi is as limited as you make it, I guess. Somewhere like X Sector Alterra, sci-fi mixed with other conventional theming. Yeah, that's kind of what I think I was going to go for. I would quite like to do a really sort of traditional Tomorrowland style, sort of like very 60s sci-fi with some really bright colours, lots of art pieces to sort of flesh it out a bit as well. So I don't know. Yeah, I think there's scope there. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we can accomplish. Wish these lights were singular. We could do so much with them if they were singular. I really sort of struggle sometimes to get them to fit around this shape. Let's try that. I've got a feeling this is going to look horrific. Let's have a look. Okay, it doesn't look awful, but I do think we can do better. I think we can take these ones away. These ones I don't like. I think everything else is fine. I think we're going to have to come to this here and bring it across and really use this as best as we can. Yeah, make the most of the fact that we do actually have this curved piece, and rather than trying to squeeze the flat one around, I think it's probably better to do that. And even though it doesn't follow the curve perfectly, I think it's still probably the better option. There, and then maybe that one again. What do we think? Something like that. And then that way we've only really got sort of one really out of place, and it's that end one of the curve. Maybe if we just pull the curve up a little. That's it. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. How's the baby? Oh, he's doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, he's doing cracking. He's really great little baby. He's really good. Sleeps a lot. I got this game today and I don't know anything. Papa Anomaly, go and check out our tutorial series. We have a full tutorial series on how to get started and loads more. Really would check that out. Hello from America. Hello, Oscar. Welcome. In Holland, there are lots of parks with go-karts. Yeah, do you know what? No, smaller parks have them. These kind of bigger parks don't, though. This kind of, I say this part, we're not in it, but the park I'm building, the very sort of Disney-esque park, doesn't really show up in it, so. But it's okay. I've been on one of these rides today. Oh, that's cool. Whereabouts? I would love to know. Let me know. We're going to start on the M. So we need to do this. We need to also change the colour. Let's get a nice bright red. Oops. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good red. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? There was debris everywhere. Very good. Let's make it daytime so we can see what's going on. Let's have a look. I have a really cool idea for a park that encompasses sci-fi, but it's top secret. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm curious. Here we go. Kind of needing... We're going to have to do the colours twice, aren't we? Let's find a 4-piece one and transfer it over. Because we're pretty much just using the 4 and the 8 right now. Oh, that was weird. Good. Good though, I'll take it. Any chance you're doing a video tutorial on doing a YouTube video? I.e. what software do you use, how do you set up donations to get them scrolls across screen, etc. Yeah, I think, did you comment on a video the other day actually? Sorry if I didn't get back to you. I'm really struggling to get time sitting down to reply to comments. It's something I can do. I mean, there are loads of videos out there already online. You know, I watch a lot of people like Roberto Blake, Daryl Ease, Nick Nimmin. All these people do great tutorials on how to do YouTube videos, and to be honest with you, I don't really know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I kind of make it up as I go along, so I wouldn't necessarily listen to anything I've got to say. But yeah, it's maybe something we can do. Maybe something we can do. Let's just switch you a little. So, finally convinced the wife to get a Merlin pass, something I've been wanting to do for years. But now with the little one here, we think it might be a good idea to do, because although he's still pretty little, there's going to be loads of places we can take him. And basically, Merlin Pass is a company called, well, but they're called Merlin, to be honest. I think there's something to do with Two Swords. And basically, they run a lot of things in the UK, a lot of theme parks, a lot of other places like sea life centres, which are huge, huge aquariums, lots of other parks and things in general. And they do an annual pass where basically you can go to the lot. You can do all of it, and you just pay once for the year. And I finally convinced the wife to let us have one this year. So hopefully it means a lot more park vlogs on the channel. And I say a lot more. I'm talking like 2 or 3, but that's more than the one that already is on here, I guess. So yeah, so park vlogs on the channel. And also lots more inspiration for Planet Coaster as well. It's definitely something we're going to be taking a lot of inspiration from. So looking forward to that. There's some cheesy puns there, guys. Yeah, it's mostly Dylan. He's pretty solid when it comes to puns. he keeps us punned up each week. Merlin bought the Two Swords brands, which himself used to be an entertainment company, not just the Waxworks. Yeah, that's right. There we go. See, Mark knows. Mark, I know especially, is a huge fan of towers, of Alton Towers. So I know he's much like me, has a bit of a pilgrimage there every year. But it'd be nice because like we do Alton Towers every year, but I don't do many of the others, mostly for sort of cost and distance. So now with the Merlin Pass, we're hoping we can do Thorpe Park, we can be able to do Chessington. We've also got some really good discounted tickets for Drayton Manor. Hopefully we can knock them all out this year and just have an absolute ball when it comes to parks. What's the Lion's favourite cheese? Roquefort. Kind of stretching it now a little bit, Dylan. I was at Chessington on Sunday and noticed how little detail there was on the Rise and the Queues. Yeah, you know what? You really do, don't you? When you start to play this kind of game, where it's all about the detail and you build these like huge, crazy Disney-style parks, and then you go to an actual sort of real theme park, there's actually really little theming going on. It's so many just sort of like, wooden boxes a lot of the time. But it's okay. It's still good fun, isn't it? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, wild good stuff. What's your inspiration with Planet Coaster? You always seem to have amazing ideas and new interesting ways of building. I love to know what you use. Chris, it's a combination of a lot of things, to be honest. Stuff in real life, like I love just looking at real life buildings. I look at a lot of real theme parks as well, especially Disney. And then just, I don't know, I watch a lot of YouTubers as well, although I try not to sort of copy their builds. Like a lot of the time, what other YouTubers are doing in there might give me a little idea for something, or things like that. Like the Parisian building that I've just finished on the work on the main street is kind of built on the fact of these new sort of ideas that have been brought forward, like path intimate balconies and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of where we go with it. Lots of different things really, but yeah, mostly real life buildings. I'll just Google ideas and use a lot of Google images. How much does Planet Coaster cost? I have no idea actually. Like 30 quid, something like that, I guess. £30. Maybe more? I really don't know. I have no idea. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? This is going to be tricky. The difficult letters, yeah. I'm not looking forward to the... I'm not looking forward to any of this, to be honest. I think we might have to do something like that, but then probably bring them around a bit more. Yeah, more like there. This could be tricky. Alright, it's not horrific. Come on. So sorry, this is the hardest thing to watch happen. Genuinely just sliding the mouse. I'd like a precision on it. I'm pulling the weirdest faces, I know it. There we go, cool. Just set the time today, and then you have to worry about lighting at night. No, I want it to look pretty. Do you know what? I don't do much lighting. I want lighting to look good. $29.99 on Steam. There you go, bargain. It genuinely is as well. I really do think that is a bargain. You know, this could easily be like 40 quid. Roughly there. There we go. We've got the occasional. Why is that? Why is that like that? How weird. And then a row of 4. We've got a row of 4. Yeah, there. Pretty weird how the lights do that, but it's okay. You could have a break and build something else in the rise. Yeah, could do, but you know, it needs doing. And to be fair, I find it a little bit therapeutic when it actually starts to work. But yeah, we will definitely do something else in this. I don't just want to do lights in the live stream. But hopefully this will take us up to about 8, and then we can crack on with something else. In fact, actually, it might be an idea to just do a lighting pass. So we do the lights on here, and then we actually light the ride up as well. That is definitely something we can do. That is not awful for an interior O. For the interior O, I think that's probably about as best you can hope for there, really. Could you get a small TV in the hold of the O and put a small cartoon mouse GIF in it? Ooh. That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's have a look at the screens. I'm not sure how big they are. 16, 32, 4. 4 is probably too big. 1's way too small. 4. I think none of them are going to be the right size. That's too big as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame that, because it's really got 8. No, that's bigger than 4, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let me just try this. Yeah, do you know what? It's a good idea, but unfortunately they don't fit. Lights looks great. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. You could get small TV. Oh, we've read that. The S is going to be fun. Oh, don't even talk to me about it. I want to just duplicate that, drag it up to there-ish. Yeah. Oops, let's do that. I think we might have to do the O. I think we might have to do all these with like 4 ones, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to it. When I say 4 ones, I mean, yeah, the curve is just too much on them. Okay, let's go for it. We're just going to have to go for it, see how we get on. At least we can do those bits. And there we can do... Oh, we could try the old... oh, it's not complete circle, is it? I was going to say we can try the old rotation trick that all the really good builders use for their walls and roofs and stuff. Let's give it a go. Let's see if it works. So we do that, and then we go like that, and of course it doesn't work at all. You think you need something in the middle, don't you, to really get it going? But you know, we're getting there somewhere with that. We're getting there somewhere. Let's just try it there instead. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's. We're gonna have to go in and move each one. Unfortunately, it's not going to be something we can do as a quick fix, I don't think. But what we can do is we can cover up one of the dots to give us basically like a row of 3, if that makes sense. I'm trying to build a movie park. It's awful. Oh dear. Well, like a studios type park. Do you mean like a Universal Studios or a Hollywood Studios, that sort of thing? I think, do you know what? I love the idea of it, but then I actually thought about doing that rather than just doing a regular sort of like theme park like we're doing here, like we're doing in the main series. Because I thought it'd be a bit different, but then like they're just kind of big warehouses, and it's really hard to make them look interesting, you know. Really quite tough to make them look interesting. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere. Definitely getting somewhere. Bring it down. John T, ever thought about streaming on Twitch? I haven't. Well, I have thought about it, but I've always decided against it because I'm only ever able to really stream once a week at the moment. I mean, you know, in the future, who knows? But at the moment, a couple of hours a week is kind of my limit. And Twitch only really behooves one to stream on Twitch if you're able to do it a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean like hours every day. You know, there are great people over there doing stuff. You know, Blind and Cleve, you know, a few others. But yeah, for me, because I'm only able to stream a couple of hours a week, I feel like it's more beneficial, personally, to kind of keep the audience on the one spot, and that for me at the moment is YouTube, because for the most part, YouTube is where it's at for me, at least at the moment. I know a lot of people are moving over to Twitch, but unfortunately, with a shift-based job, it's just not something I'm able to do as much as needs. RIP Hollywood Studios. Wow, what's up with Hollywood Studios? It's doing great, isn't it? It's having a real good resurgence at the moment. If you rotate the lights onto the letter, you should be able to get just one or two of the lights to show. Yeah, I know what you mean, like doing it like that into the letter. I think you're probably right, but then you're going to get the rope showing. What's going to be your next project in the live streams? I have no idea. I'm more than open to suggestions. We do in the live streams. The idea is to build rides or artwork or something interesting that works completely on its own. It doesn't need another park, and basically it means we can pop it onto the workshop and we can slowly sort of build up our workshop portfolio, because at the moment it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak sauce, our workshop portfolio. Whoops. Let's see which gizmo that is meant to be that pulling. It's that one, isn't it? Got to be careful not to make this a box. I'm going to have to do... Actually, that's probably better right there. Probably got to do a few like that, and it'd be something like a hexagon, I guess. It's not ideal, but it'll kind of have to do. There we go. That one. And one more like that. Drag that in. Okay. Evening, folks. Evening, Chris. How's it going, pal? I got a few suggestions. Oh, bring them coming. Yeah, definitely looking for suggestions. Especially if you follow me on Twitter, drop them over onto Twitter with an image of like a ride or something that you want to base it on. That'd be great. Okay, just tuned in. DH, not much really. We've basically just been lighting up the sign here. Pretty happy with how it's going so far. It's a little bit of a tedious process, but I do feel like we're getting somewhere, and it's cool just to be chatting and hanging out in the chat while we get it done, to be honest with you. You're going to build a building over the coastal bay? Yeah, we are. It's going to be quite an open building, more like a tent structure, I guess, but made from sort of metal. Quite traditional, quite basic, but we'll do it. We'll detail it enough for it to look cool, But yeah, we are going to be building, but it's not going to be anything major. It's not going to be a huge block of cheese with mice jumping out of it and things like that. It's going to be very traditional wild mouse style. Come on, where are you? Nope. Yee. Do that. I'm going to pull you out a little, I think. Come on, there we go. Oh no, that was so close. This is the most tedious thing I've ever done on the channel, on any video game ever. There we go. Why about a mine train for your next stream? Well, we've kind of done a mine train already in the main park. We did do a Western themed mine train, so maybe not doing that again, but it's a good suggestion. Haunted mansion building or something Halloween themed. Well, I'm kind of holding off. I would love to do that. And to be fair, it's personally my favourite theme to build or to see in theme parks in general. But I'm kind of holding off because I'm thinking we might hopefully get some Halloween stuff around that time of year. So I'm kind of waiting to see that, because you can do some good stuff in Halloween. Some people have done amazing Halloween areas, or spooky areas at least, just using sort of bits from pretty much all the themes. Pirates has got some spooky stuff, fairy tale, even sci-fi. So it's doable. But yeah, I'm kind of holding out to see if we do get a full-on Halloween-y theme in the future. I would love it. I would love, that's for me personally, for the fall expansion, because we've kind of had winter, spring and summer. I would love a fall expansion that has Omnimovers, haunted house scenery, and yeah, that's it. Omnimovers and haunted house scenery. I'd be so happy with that. Maybe you can join the pink circles in the ears with lights. Yeah, maybe. I think we might struggle to squeeze them in, but we could probably have a go. Jolly Roger ship from big ship could be cool actually. I saw a really good ship on that live stream I did with Cleve and Blind. That was superb what somebody had done there. Built a really big pirate ship. It was awesome. This around here. Fall expansion would be Halo exclusive, definitely. I'd be amazed if it wasn't. I really would be amazed if it wasn't. It's probably the biggest theme I see people ask for is Halloween. Yeah, so it would really would make sense for them to do it, and I think that would probably be like the last of the big free expansions. Then I think we'll probably move towards having like an annual, you know, larger content update pack that comes with like water slides or zoos or things like that. Okay, let's do a big one. Really weird that it does that. I don't mind, but it's weird. Okay, break it down. Oh, right. We've got a nice letter to finish on, look. We've got a nice easy E to finish on. Do you think we're going to get more movie DLCs? Yeah, maybe, although it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't. Part of me thinks that they might have just been like a bit of a pot sweetener for the Jurassic Park deal. But we could, you know, a Jurassic Park DLC in this game. So not actually sort of real dinosaurs, but maybe like dinosaur animatronics, things like that. I can see that happening. I can see us getting dinosaur animatronics in the game based off the back of Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, if you want to call it. Still haven't watched that. I know I put it on Twitter the other day that I was going to watch Jurassic World because I'd not seen it, and I felt like it was an appropriate time to watch it. But let's do that again. Yeah, still haven't seen it. Not even sure if it's any good. I'm a big film fan. Watch a lot of films, and usually don't mind stuff, even if it's a bit naff. DH is nowhere to be seen. Unfortunately, he's got a new best mate in my little baby boy. They're pretty much inseparable, so he's probably curled up on the sofa. Him, Xander, and his mum. That's pretty much it now. When I come up here to do these streams, I'm all on my lonesome. You might occasionally still hear Xander crying or Oreo squeaking in the background of one of the videos, because they do sometimes come and sit with me if I'm just doing a regular Let's Play. Yeah, but for the live streams, unfortunately we just don't get a look in. I've got cat cam ready, look, waiting. It's there, ready to go, but he's just not interested at the moment, unfortunately. I used to be number one. I've very, very quickly moved down the pecking order. Yeah, I've been dying for them to put zoos in. Yeah, full zoo expansion would be cool. Yeah, I'd probably start a new park, I think, if I was doing zoos, rather than add it into this area. I quite like the idea of doing like an Animal Kingdom style park. So it's, you know, like a Busch Garden style park. So it's zoo and rides, but it's all based around some animals and stuff like that. As they come with a water park add-on, I'll be thrilled. I can see them doing it, I really can. I'm a Jurassic fan. I like the original movie, and they got sort of worse as they went on, but they're alright. What about Western themed building or coaster ride? Smedley, go and watch the series. Our first 15 episodes, we're building Fairwater, which was our huge western area in the main park. So we've done mine trains, we've done rapids, river rapids, we did 4 or 5 flats. So we did loads of some really big western area. Yeah, so can't see myself going back to western for a little while, because yeah, we did loads. So cute when Xander Cox crawling and new friends play with Oreo until he gets his. Yeah, do you know what? He's really good with kids. Oreo is, because he's a bit of a sucker for attention. So, like, even ears being pulled and things like that, he just loves it, because he just loves being touched by grown-ups. So I know it sounds ridiculous, he just loves being touched by adults. We say grown-ups because we're pretty sure Oreo just thinks he's a kid. a little human as opposed to a cat. But yeah, he just absolutely loves affection and attention, no matter how it comes. And like, he has toddlers come and they're really rough with him. But yeah, he just loves it. Absolutely loves it. I think I can get away with these here. These don't look too bad at all. We're getting away there. Yeah, they're about as good as they're going to get. Just throwing ideas. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. I love to hear ideas. But yeah, a lot of we have done a fair old bit of stuff in Planet Coaster already. But yeah, definitely more than happy to hear people's ideas of what we could do. Sorry, it's my bad. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I really would recommend going to watch it, the series. It's the best thing I think I've done. My Planet Coaster Let's Build series it's most easily the best content I've made. I'm really quite proud of it, actually. So yeah, I'd really would recommend having a look at that. Xander and Ario BBFs for life. Ario is 7 years old, which is pretty young for a Siamese. You know, all fingers crossed he could live well into his 20s. Yeah, so hopefully they'll grow up together, and that's kind of what we're hoping. I grew up playing Operation Genesis. Do you know what? I played it. I don't really remember that much about it. I don't know if I was... I've got a feeling maybe it was PlayStation, so I might have just played it on a friend's console, because I never had a PlayStation as a kid. I was always Nintendo. So yeah, it might be that I played it on a friend's console, so I don't remember it that much. But it's something I'd maybe like to have a little look at. Maybe possible Throwback Thursday series. I don't know. Could be cool. Could be cool. Planet Coaster is your best series, although loving City Skylines as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Cities as well. I'd love to be able to do a time lapse in it and do some really detailed stuff. Now I'm getting into it, but unfortunately I just don't have the time to create sort of 2 time lapse series a week. So for now it's Let's Play, while we still sort of figure stuff out. Who knows what the future holds for that, though. To be honest with you, it's all really about, without saying horrible, it's all about how much money the channel makes for me now, to be honest, because that's basically how it works now, is that any money I get offsets the job. I've already been able to drop 1 shift a week, which I've subsidised with these live streams. But you know, hopefully as the channel grows, we can do more things like more live streams, more time lapse building and stuff like that, because I know that's the popular stuff, but it is the most difficult stuff to produce, unfortunately. You should be proud, John. It's great stuff. Thanks, Phil. That's nice to hear. Would love an Operation Genesis throwback. Build a giant park, loads of money, and then let the dinosaurs eat them. Yeah, that sounds cool. Planet Coaster too hard for a 10-year-old? It kind of depends on the 10-year-old, really. I think, you know, it's when you say too hard, it's a video game, so you get what you put out of it. You know, you can just play the game as a relatively light management sim, let's be honest. But you know, you can just play the game as a park builder and just build, you know, cool parts, just drop stuff down as it looks good. There's loads of stuff on the workshop. Or you can really get into the nitty gritty like saddos like me do. But it's totally up to you. I would say it has a bit of a tricky learning curve, but like I said, there is a lot of stuff online that can help you out there, myself included, but also lots of really good tutorials from other people too. Did I give up on Age of Conan? Yeah, I did. It was a bit of a flash in the pan. Sorry, I enjoyed it, but yeah. I don't know what to say about it really. It was fine, but I don't know. I find out a few games like they're really good for a little while, but they don't have that much longevity, I guess. I don't know. It takes a pretty special game to get me to play it for more than 15 hours. Unfortunately, I know it's probably not great for a YouTube channel, but yeah, sometimes we just like to have little dips into those newer titles just to see what's about, and also bring some new eyes to the channel as well, which is always good. Say hello to me, Geekism. Hello. Who's your favourite magician? That's a really good question. My favourite magician is somebody most of you will never heard of, a guy called David Stone, a French magician. He's incredibly funny, incredibly talented. Love this wild mouse ride. Reminds me of the one back home. They're all pretty similar, the wild mice. They all kind of do what they do, and I'm okay with it. probably do a fair old bit of copy and paste here, couldn't we? Just to finish off the lighting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Really good for a little while. It's basically Ubisoft summed up. Yeah, I don't think that was Ubisoft, that one, but yeah, just, you know, it's stuff sometimes has like 15-20 hours gameplay, and then I'm okay with moving on. Oh Jesus, what the hell happened then? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my god, what's going on with the mouse? There we go. Did I try Subnautica again? No, I kind of missed the boat on that one. Maybe have a look in the future. I'm not too sure. Whoop, 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 whoop. This weekend I'm going to Canada Wonderland to see the fireworks and have fun on their roller coasters. I can't wait to visit Canada Wonderland. There we go. There we go, down the bottom there. How long do you think modding will go on? Like, they're open to it. But that's pretty much all they've said. Is like, yeah, we like the idea, we're looking into it. I think the big problem is because it's their own engine. It's pretty tricky to mod. You know, it's not like something like Unity where you can just kind of open it up to anyone who can use Maya or Blender or anything like that. So it's going to be tricky for them. But I think they would like to mod it. Probably they'll mod it, or they'll open modding up. Like a year, like they'll do a couple of expansions and then they'll open it up and just kind of let the community look after the game from then on. I think that's usually what happens with that sort of thing. I'd be fine with that overall. Okay, they're a little tight, but I think we'll do okay. Okay, moment of truth. Camera's too funky, just switch to the other mode. Yeah, it's just because I keep putting the mouse on the grass, that's all. I would like to see you do an area of pure scenery, like the gardens at Towers, woodland walk, few ponds, flower beds, some fountains. Yeah, that could be cool. Finalizing comes out with an update with Halloween stuff, and we can do Halloween themed items. Yeah, totally. Poop, I completely agree. What is your favourite Marvel Studios movie? Oh, that's a good question. I really liked Ant-Man. Like, really liked Ant-Man. So yeah, I'd probably say Ant-Man. Are we going to go for pink in the middle there? I think we are, aren't we? Meep indeed. I love that, man. And the new Spider-Man movie was pretty good. You know, I didn't see that one. I kind of missed the boat with that one. I pretty much only see movies in the sorry. Pretty much only see. I only go to the cinema now in work. Like we go to the cinema quite a lot in work. And Spider-Man came out when I was having a long weekend off work. So everyone in work went to see it, and I came back and everyone had seen it. So I kind of missed Spider-Man. So maybe in the future I'll catch it on DVD or. You know, if it gets onto Netflix or whatever, or it might go on to. Does Marvel go on to Disney Life? We have Disney Life, which is fantastic. I'm not sure what Marvel is on there actually. That'd be cool. Geekism, can I ask you a question? You can ask. Whether or not I answer, we just will never know. Great movie. I probably saw it. Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier. Oh yeah, Guardians. Yeah. It's all about the Thor movies. Yeah, Thor's okay. I think Thor works better as a character in a larger ensemble. It's out on DVD in 2 weeks. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I might pick that up. Did I once remember you saying that you live in Liverpool? I don't sound Scouse. I'm not originally from there. Am I red or blue? No, I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from Staffordshire, but I've been in Liverpool for 10 years now. I'm not either red nor blue. I don't follow football, but most of my friends are blue. So I suppose if I'm forced to watch, I'll cheer for the Toffees. Just pulling those in a little. They looked a little far out, man. There we go. So they're not really round anymore, but it's okay. What do you call security guards in the Samsung shop? Guardians of the Galaxy. That's pretty weak, man. I mean, good effort. A+ for effort. but not so great for execution, I'm afraid. Love it. I love the fact that puns are a thing here. Nice one. Could your sci-fi area make it like Galaxy's Edge, but a made of planet? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Right, moment of truth. Moments of truth. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty neat, I think. I mean, the S and the O are a little, you know, because they kind of have to be. But I think let's bring it in a little so we can see. That looks pretty damn good, I think. Look at that. Let's get a good shot there. Woo! Yeah, I'm happy with that. That looks good, yeah, happy with that. Really happy with that. So more lighting. More lighting we need. I want some flashing lighting. I'm going to have a quick look at a wild mouse online and see what they look like. Wild mouse in the dark. This could bring some really weird things up. Hershey Park wild mouse at night. That'll be okay. I've got an advert playing, so let me just mute it. There we go. I haven't quite figured out how to do like easily show videos on the stream yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a link into the chat so you can see. Hello, Fireflip. What time is it where you are? It is 8 PM. What if you put a spotlight on the O? I wonder what it looked like. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe lighting it a little with spots, but nothing major. No, that was good music. It's Papa Loves Mambo, but I'd probably get a context strike if I leave it playing, so sorry. Can I say hello to you? Yes, hello. Are you excited for Star Wars Last Jedi? Yeah, of course I am. Can't wait. Loved all the new Star Wars movies. I think they're great. I think Rogue One was really good. Force Awakens was really good. Do some flashing lights underlining the letters. Would you have triggers for flashing lights or what? Well, the flashing silhouette, the flashing fairy lights just sort of go on and off. I'm just going to... oh, I've clicked something by accident then. HD. No, I'm just going to watch that video I've linked. What do you call a bee with a bad hair day? A wasp? No, it's rubbish. I don't know. What do you call a bee with a bad hair day? Oh, wow! Their wooden coasters lit up really nicely. This wild mouse is not lit up at all, apart from some spots on the lift hill, which we can definitely add. Frisbee, yes, I like that one. Oh yeah, Bake Off started tonight, hasn't it, Phil? Okay, that's a total fair excuse to go. I'll catch her in the re-upload. Bake Off, baby. Yeah, there's not much light on this at all, actually. The rest of the park's lit up gorgeously, though. All right, I think then. Okay, okay. Here's what it seems to be. Then, I cried watching The Crawl when seeing Force Awakens. Yeah, it was great. Can I see the baby? No. I don't get it. Then maybe I'm not a native English speaker. Okay, so frizz is like if your hair's all matted and wiry, that's called frizzy hair. So it's a frisbee, and then a frisbee is a disc that you throw, like a game that you play. So frisbee is a word. There you go. I've explained the joke for non-English speakers. Stream first, Bake Off after priorities. Exactly right, Carly. I'm sure it's funny though. It's pretty funny. Crawling already? No, not crawling. I was just wondering if he is around. What happens if life gives you melons? I don't know. You correct them to lemons, and you know. I don't know. Answer me. Answer you what? The chat moves, unfortunately. Did I say hello, Fireflip? Yeah, I did, because you said hello to me. That's how it works. This isn't recorded. We've got dialogue here. It's fantastic. Modern technology, eh? You type something and about 30 odd seconds too late, I see it. If you're dyslexic, very good. If you had to explain a joke, there is no joke. Yeah, but in fairness, Mick, if it's based on English humour, English words, and somebody's not English, you know, That's how it works. Don't make melonade. What's the one from Forgetting Sarah Marshall where he says, if life gives you lemons, just fuck the lemons and bail. That's one of my favourites. Alright, so Lift Hill, they have spots on the way up. That seems to be a running theme. They have like an archway up that runs up the lift hill and lights up and it looks good. Okay, so what is the station? The station's nothing yet. The station's just a block with some colour around it. We'll probably do that in the next episode. I'm thinking lights up the station. We've got, I mean, there's archways, but I don't think anything's suitable to use as an arch. They're probably all too big. Something that size, but not as detailed, would probably be okay. Like something like that, but not as big. Yeah, so we're going to have to build something, which is totally cool. I have no problem with that. I mean, the other option is using like a wall arch, but I don't think any of these are going to be suitable. Trigger spots, they light up as the car goes up. Yeah, perfect idea. I think that's definitely something we should do. I mean, there's that one, which is kind of right, I guess. I mean, you can use that. Carry it down to the floor. Let's see what sort of height spacing it has. I mean, it's snug, innit? It is snug. I think we have to build our own. Okay. Right, Fire Flipper, I don't know what you're on about, pal, so I'm just going to mute you for a little, alright? So you can chill out. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's going to burn your house down with the melons. I'm going to get my engineers to invent combustible melon and burn your house down. This chat went weird. But, you know, fill your boots. Whatever you need to do. Right, there is a piece of wood that looks like a piece of metal. These ones, isn't it? These have got a pretty shiny surface if you knock them down to a nice grey. And they look relatively metally. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll drop that there. I'm just using this building piece here as a base, by the way, because it's roughly the right size. It's just not quite wide enough. So we'll do that. Then we'll do that, and bring it in. Bring it in. Okay, did you hear about the astronaut that stepped in chewing gum? I didn't hear about the astronaut that stepped in chewing gum. I say. I'm sure you're about to tell me. Let's drag that over. Just saw the stream goal at 0 and you got 100 quids. Well, you got more than you wanted. Just saw the stream goal at 0 and you got 100 quid. Well, you got more than you wanted. I think it's because it's a new stream goal for September, but the ones going along the top are just the last 10 we've had. That's why that works. You got stuck in orbit. Yes, very good. What am I doing? Elliot, I'm building a framework that's going to go over the lift hill and make it look all lovely and nice and beautiful and pretty. Because we like beautiful, nice, pretty things here on the channel. Alright, I was going to put that down just to hold the building, because when we delete that, it'll not be a building anymore. So we need a bit of detail here, and we want some nice metal parts. Like small metal parts. So where are those cables? Are they called cable? Relatively Metally would be a great name for a hardcore band, thinking about it. Yeah, I'd listen to Relatively Metally. What do you call a belt with a watch on it? Don't know. Wire. What's those cable pieces called? A waste of time. Fantastic. Yeah, here they are. 2 meters, 2 meters, 4 meters, 4 meters, 4 meters. Where's the straight one? There we go. Okay, let's didn't have these little knobbly bits on, because they'd just be really useful if they didn't. At the moment, they're kind of, well, they're not useless, but they're limited. Yeah, some little Normally bits would be pretty good. Oh, that worked out quite nicely. Your jokes are not getting any better. No, they're not, are they? Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Jamie. How's it going? Nerdcube had a new logo. Oh, good. I see he's kind of like done with YouTube for a little while, which is very interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that goes for him. I wish him the best of luck on Twitch. All decorations. Where's those little bits of wood? Here we go. I want something like that, but not wooden. There really isn't anything, is there? We just need some small metal pieces. Oh, you want a grid? You want a grid as well? Ugh, that's annoying. What weird pieces. I don't think any of these are anywhere near small enough, are they? No. Your bricks. First time visiting one of your streams. Love the vids though. Kieran, you're very welcome here. Enjoy. He's going advertiser unfriendly. Ah, right, okay. That's been a big thing for a lot of people, that. Come on, what we got? Small metal pieces. Janty loves Mambo. I know, I've got that in my head now, haven't I? I don't exactly want them to get better. I only posted because I find them funny, so I want to share them. Nothing against you, just saying. No, I think everyone knows that puns are bad. That's why puns are great, because they're bad. Puns are meant to be bad. So if you don't groan at a pun, it's not a good pun. Do you know what? That, if it wasn't ridiculous size, would maybe work here. But alas, it isn't. It is ridiculous size. These are all too big. Just need like a little piece of metal. YouTube definitely isn't the same place it used to be. We can all still rely on John to cook. It's lovely to hear, Jevin. I have no problems with YouTube. I'm still really enjoying it. They are too big as well. I just have a great time here. Yeah. Way, hello. Okay, what I'm trying to do. There we go. I just want a bit more of a framework, really. I know it's ridiculous, you'll never see it, but just a little bit like that, you know. Whiz you across. Fireworks sequencer is small. Yeah, it is. I was thinking more like a beam, you know, like a metal beam. But yeah, fireworks sequencer. I still need to have a little play around with that for the live stream. Actually, I was going to do it last episode for the Let's Build. I was going to do it last episode, but completely forgot about it. Okay, there we go. I mean, they're ridiculous. You can't even see them. What other YouTubers do I watch? I watch pretty much everyone who's making Planet Coaster content. I watch them. I also enjoy Flabaliki and Conflict Nerd Dylan. And who else do I watch? Well, that's a cool piece. A few others. Foxy Fern. Torathena, who's a friend of mine. Yeah, that's about it, really. I'd watch more, but I always feel when I'm watching stuff, I should be making stuff. They're interesting, aren't they? Yeah, there's not much you can do with them, but they're interesting nonetheless. Right, I think that's probably all we can do on that. The rest's going to be through lighting. I mean, it looks dull. Okay, tell me this. Did I get to hear the one about the guy who got hit by a can of soda? No, I didn't. Why put you on timeout? Because you were saying weird things. And we, I couldn't make sense of you. Do blogs at theme parks? Yeah, I'd do more. Like I say, we mentioned that before, actually. He was lucky it was a soft drink. Yeah, very good. We will be doing more vlogs at theme parks next year. Maybe one more this year. Depends on timings and stuff. We need to decide on a colour of this coaster. Please, suggestions in the comments. I'll listen to see what you've got to say. I want to see what you've got to say. Please. Uh, da, 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 da. Yeah, colour for the coaster, please, because the coaster colour is very dependent on what this archway looks like. So we'll wait and see what you'll want to say. Whoops. I think the screen might have gone off for a second then. I do apologise if it did. It's different for those who curse like the videos. Yeah, it is, yeah. Isn't the coaster the right colour? I mean, it could be, I guess. I quite like the supports. They're like a yellow colour, aren't they? Yeah. Do you find that when you're watching other builders, like an armchair quarterback, you jump in and say, no, it should be done this way? Not really. Very occasionally they'll do something and I'll be like, oh, that was interesting. But for the most part, I love the stuff people make. Love what people make in the game. I'd say make a grey, red, and a bit of yellow. So yeah, kind of like it is at the moment, I guess. Yellow supports purple track. Yeah, I think actually yellow sports with the red track is probably a good mix. Let's just have another look at it. Right, track colour. It's kind of already right, isn't it? I like the yellow. I do like the yellow. Slightly less extreme. Will I be doing a Planet Coaster collaboration with someone at some point? Again, watch this space, because I can't really say much at the moment. But there are some big things coming to the Planet Coaster community that I unfortunately am not at liberty to say. But yeah, watch this space. What colour are you? What do you change? You change the metally supporty bits, don't you? Yeah. Okay. So you can be grey. This is quite a nice, like, bluey grey. Actually, I quite like that. Maybe we make it just a little bit lighter. This one. What are you? What are you changing? You are changing the actual interior track bits. Okay. So you can be. I mean, you could go yellow. But I've got a feeling that might be a little bit gross. So we'll go. Like there, and then this one here, you be like a brilliant red. Car colour, you know what? I don't want to just go grey, but like I feel like grey probably worked pretty well. Don't know what that's doing. No, that's doing red in the back. Okay, so you can be yellow. Is it tails? That is. If I just colour the yellow tail. Oh yeah, that needs to be black, doesn't it? Okay, where are these guys? I mean, I like the idea of them looking mousy, but I wonder if, you know, mousy is a bit dull. Maybe yellow and, you know, yellow and red, a mouse with yellow and red spots is okay. That looks kind of cool to me. It'd be nice if you could colour them all individually. That, you know, that would be neat. I would do that if they did. Bye, I'll come back later. Okay, cheers. Yeah, I'm not sure about the grey. I think probably red cars. Yeah, yes, definitely red cars. And then what about grey and yellow details then to kind of tie it all in? Yeah, that looks better to me. I know it's red on red. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Very good. I heard that one. It's good though. But I've heard it. But it's good though. But I've heard it. But it's good though. Is that a bit red now? No. I like it. Okay, let's go back over here for a minute. There we go. Pink tail maybe? Yeah, pink tail. Yeah, pink tail. Geekism, can I ask you something? Yes, I may not answer, but you can ask. It would be cool if you could change each colour, yeah. Yellow with the red, it hurts your eyes. It's meant to, though. It's meant to look horrible and garish. YouTube is freaking out. I don't know why. I have to check. It's not on my end. Absolutely not a single dropped frame here. Sorry. Track colour. Do we go grey? Evening, sorry for being late. Oh, don't worry about it. Awesome. We're usually very welcome. Destiny 2 bases blame. Any good? Showing you kind of the cards, different colours. Yeah, it is. It is a shame. No, that looks boring now. I mean, the other option we can do is, I'm pretty sure you can paint bits, can't you? Edit track. You can go in and paint individual pieces. Oops. But is that just going to take forever? Yeah, that's going to take forever, isn't it? I'm not really interested in doing that right now. Maybe in the future, but at the moment, no, I'm not really interested in doing that. Don't put me on timeout again. Okay, that's not a question, though. You asked... You said, can you ask me something? So now, then, station colour and the sign colour should be changed. No. No, because the yellow is the cheese. It's meant to be cheese. No, do you know what? I'm sorry. Sorry, but I liked the yellow supports. I know it's probably controversial, but I liked those yellow supports. I like the fact that it looks gross. It's meant to. It's a tacky field, fairground ride. Chill fire flip. Yeah, tell me about it. You could make them white and shine, different colour lights on them. Yeah, I think we should do some lighting anyway. I love this game and you're a great builder. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying it. You can make a rainbow coaster. Yeah, and some people have done some really great stuff with it. Some people have done it, I think, with go-karts that were really quite cool. Is that the red? Yeah, that's the red, isn't it? Why are frogs so happy? I don't know. Why are frogs so happy to age? Have you just got a book of these next to you or something? They eat whatever bugs them. Yeah, good. I like that one. That's good. That's classic. Same yellow colour as the wild. Yeah, do you know what? They should be the same yellow colour as the wild, shouldn't they? So let's just dive in and grab it. Okay, might need tweaking a little. Oh, that might be better. It might be a little bit understated now. Oh no, do you know what? Yeah, I can go with that. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. It might be better once it's been a little bit lit up later. It's a website, but not a book. Oh, well, that's just cheating. That is just cheating. Right, let's use the world axis here. Okay, so that should be about the right height. It is right size. Sorry, it is. You should make a Rainbow Road racetrack. It's been done. It has been done. They're really good ones, actually. I see height restrictions here before I carry on. Come on, there isn't a single thing here. Here we go. There's one just coming to the station now. Kind of want to see the clearing. I want a pretty good solid clearance here before we carry on. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. In fact, we could probably even bring it down a little. So I'm going to say there. Okay. Right. Let's get back into here and do some serious stuffing. I want those lovely lights. I think they're under lights. Yeah, here we go. And I kind of want to keep them the colour like that, I think. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? I don't know really, Luke. I enjoy watching other people, and I don't know, I just thought I could have a go myself. Why not? It's going to be a dark ride. No, Chris, just going to be... I just want it to look good in the night. I just want it to look good at night time. Never mind. What is the frame thing you're working on over there? Ah, sorry, Dan. Yeah, there you go. It's this. Yeah, we caught up. Close up with you. That wild mouse eye is amazing with the lights on it. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I'm really quite happy with it. We're going to carry on with some lighting up there in a little while, but first of all, I really wanted to do a little bit of work on the lift hill. This is something I've seen on pretty much every wild mouse that I've looked at. They have these sort of neon lights on the lift hill. These sort of flashing lights on the lift hill. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hey John T, hi Official Gaming Plus, welcome along. It's good to see you in live chat. Looking at the sign, Flip, you're not saying anything, mate. You're saying listen to me, but you're not saying anything. I'm talking to people who I'm having a conversation with. There are people who are saying nice things and we're chatting and you're just shouting random words, so I have no reason to reply. Can't say I'm a massive fan of the coloured lights. Looks just like the real ones. That's the idea. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they could be the same as the ride, but all you'd be doing is taking the blue out. John T, I'm a patron. Can you make a sign that says Stephen Shedchuck? Your name is in the Hall of Patrons. That's kind of what you get, you know. I think if I did anything else, it would be classed as favouritism, and I don't know. I'd probably lose some fans there. So I don't think I will. Let's try making some of the lights a little bit more. How's that? Stop the stream, listen to Flip. Yeah, how's that? Just ignore that one. Maybe just like that. Yeah, I actually think that looks better. Who was it who said the lights were too much? Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. I think you're I'm not completely caught up on your Let's Build series yet, but with the no collision, have you done anything crazy where the trains go through? No, not really, Dan, because I'm trying to keep it relatively realistic. We've used no collision, but it's mostly just for getting the like cars a little bit closer together, or to get a little bit of scenery clipping through. But no, I've not done anything where like the coast just like goes through a wall or something like that. No, I've used it subtly, you know, subtly. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we've got a positive here on these lights. That's good. Oh, it changes them back again. That's annoying. So we did 2 of the yellow, 1 of the red, and 1 of the white. Or the grey. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? There we go. Oh wow, the chat's just flew past me. Sorry. Right, but they aren't neon lights, just standard colour bulbs. Well, yeah, Peter, you know what I mean. Just like bright bulbs. There we go. Did you know Nick Nimin? I know. I watch him. Yeah, I watch him. He's great. Really hope he doesn't finish for a very long time. What will you do after I finish Planet Coaster? Oh, who knows? I still think I've got a year left in it. I finally watched Bro Coaster. So good. Would you go on it as a guest if they asked you? Oh yeah, I'd jump at being a guest on that series. It's almost my favourite series on Planet Coaster. My favourite series is Jubilee Gardens at the moment. I absolutely love that. But yeah, Bro Coaster is fantastic. Those two are they're so funny, man. They're so cool. Yeah, love it. I'd totally go on as a guest. Whether or not I could build something that they liked, I don't know. But yeah, I would totally go on as a guest if they asked. He gave your channel a review on a stream. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was watching him and I thought, sod it, yeah, I'll see what the guy thinks. I think he liked it. He told me to do one thing, which is which I did. So yeah, hopefully he's happy. By the time you're sick of Planet Coaster, Jurassic World will be out. That's kind of the idea, yeah. I mean, something might come along in the meantime, but you know, we play occasional games, but different games. But yeah, I think Planet Coaster's probably got another year or so in it of being interesting. Are you interested in the new It film? Not really. I'm not a massive horror fan, if I'm honest. I find them quite dull. But it's an interesting remake, I guess. Right, do we want that one? Or that? No, not that one. There's one... Oh, is it in the walls, isn't it? There's one that looks a bit more like... that one. No, that's no good, is it? That one? I want to see a car go past and see what it does. No, that's boring, isn't it? Let's go back to scenery. I mean, that one's... They're massive, but they could work, I guess. They probably look the best, you know. By the time you'll stick a planet coaster, just... Oh, we've read that one yet. I'm gonna just drop that in a little. Pull it that way. In fact, let's have it so it's right sort of under there, so it sort of fits where it would fit. Like it would be bracketed there, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, and then turn it. Oops. Oh man, what is going on here? I'm just going to turn the lights on a sec. Turn the lights on, you know what I mean? Make it daytime for a second. Do some work with this. It's all over the place. Oh man, it's all over the place. So let's go one that way, and then like, way! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oops. Okay. There, that looks about right, doesn't it? It doesn't be exact, but you know, just roughly right. It comes out a little more than that. Okay. Yeah, one of the big things I want to oh, world axis. Yeah, I forgot about that. Gotta go. It's 9:30. Bye, DH. Thanks for coming. Good jokes. Why the name Geekism when your name is Jonty Sparrow? Geekism is the channel. I'm Jonty Sparrow. I wanted a different name for the channel than my own name, and I didn't really like the idea of having a pseudonym for myself. I'm more than happy with you knowing what my real name is, but I wanted something that I could brand the channel as, and that's where Geekism came from. Do you think we will have a Star Tours style ride with custom videos? I'd love that, Mick. I would love to see a proper sort of something like that, yeah. Would you bring VR to Planet Coaster, ride your own coaster in VR? There isn't already a thing for it, but it would be ace. It would be really good. What's the big tent in the background? That was the first thing we built on these live streams. We built a circus tent style shop. There it is. Oh, it's lovely and quiet over there. How peaceful. You can just see the horse neighing every now and again. Listen. There should be. Frontier Maker leads and that has VR. Yeah, it's, you know, it could be doing. It could be done. I haven't heard the name Jonty until you. There's not many of us around, but you know, it isn't the most common name, no. But there are a few of us about. Right. Okay. Let's. I want a bit of something else on here. I want a little bit of design on the top. Not quite happy with it. And also we'll fill it in low to the ground as well. But that's not something I'm too worried about. What time are we on? 8:30. Yeah. Let's just get this finished. Right, where's those metal-y type pieces that are actually icing? Was it icing? Were they called icing? Yeah. These. Okay, so let's make you that lovely red. And we'll use you as a little bit of detail in here. Maybe some triangular flags. Yeah, I definitely think flags are going to work well here as well. Actually, yeah. There we go. These act a little weird. You get like a weird. What's the word? A weird shadow on them when they're the wrong way around. I would have really liked if they were flat because they're so useful. You see what I mean? Like the shadow's upside down, but it's okay. It's something we can cope with. It's not something I'm really going to lose sleep over. Just there. Turn you over. Just round. Wait, that doesn't seem right at all. Hey, I'm interested. Anyone in the chat going to the Frontier Expo? I like mess this up a little? No, it's on the right line, isn't it? It's just needs tweaking. There we go, that's better. Just so it sits with that one, isn't it? There we go. And then we'll have this can go in the middle here. Perfect. There we go. Actually make you 3D. Or a little 3D at least. No, I think just the 2's enough. Cool, very nice, useful pieces those. What are we doing here? Not bought the DLC yet. Can you get the chasing red light from Kit? Oh, good shout. I think there is. I think it's attached to a bumper though. Yeah, look, it's there. Look, Knight Rider Kit bumper. They don't actually have it on their own, which is such a shame. I don't think they do anyway. No, the spoiler's at the back, isn't it? Interior door. Visual sign. Yeah, it doesn't look like they do. It's a shame actually. They have a couple of explosions. But yeah, not much else unfortunately. Thank you very much, whoever that was. Let's bring it up. Oh, sorry, you're not showing on me. That didn't look like it worked well at all, did it? Where are you? There we go. I finally become a Patreon, Jonty. Thanks for all the great content, Phil. You are incredibly welcome. Thank you so much for the donation. It's very much appreciated. And you've started off our September stream goal as well. So thank you very much. Have to wait for the awesome post-expo video. Yeah, hopefully going to be doing a few videos there. It should be good. Are you going to live stream it? They are live streaming the big things, I think. Yeah. Was Gulpy cut off then? He was, wasn't he? I'm so sorry. Let me just try and fix that, because that shouldn't have happened at all. Let's see it again in all its glory. Oh no, it's still cut off. Hold on, we'll fix it. There it is. Yay! Thank you, Phil. There we go. And then Gulpy goes away. Thanks, Gulpy. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, okay, happy with that. That looks good. That looks a little bit sort of like Victorian as well. What am I watching? Birthday Boy, I wish I could tell you, mate. What is your favourite kind of coaster? Yeah, I love Gulpy. Gulpy's probably my favourite mascot in the game. Okay. So now what we need to do is edit this building and drop you into the ground. Like that. There we go. Is it like Minecraft? Yeah. Yeah, it's just like Minecraft in the fact that it's a video game. Okay, so how often do we think we should have these? A dino in a t-shirt was not to love. I know, he's great, yeah. Did you follow Game of Thrones? Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I feel overall the series has been a little weak, but yeah, they wrapped it all up pretty nicely, and I'm looking forward to I don't know, 2023 when it finishes or wherever it's meant to be. Okay, I'm going to work out how many of these we need. And we go in every couple like that. Minecraft Tycoon for nerds. Yeah, because Minecraft's not for nerds. Sorry, I'm being nasty. Yeah, it's a tycoon game. You can be a little bit more creative with how you build it. I would say it's probably a good way to describe it. I would say. Leave all of you out a little. Oops, nearly spotted it. That world axis, man, it's so easy, so useful. On every support. Oh, do you think because I'm kind of going to have to build these supports myself. In fact, I will probably turn off. Oh shit! Look at that. Didn't think about that, did we? Okay, it's fixable. I was going to actually turn the supports off for the lift hill and use these and build supports using these, actually. So that was going to be the plan. Which I know that means actually they should probably be the same colour as the rest of the supports. We can edit. It's fine. Whoops, no. Jamie Parker, keep up the awesome videos. Thank you very much, Jamie. Very much appreciated. I have absolutely no idea how high each of these has to go. Seems right. I really love your Discord server. I know that you added a promotion for shameless plugs. I've fully used. Oh, it's fine. Go for it, Mick. Honestly, that is why it's there. There we go. It's just popped up on the screen, Jamie. Thank you. It came up in the chat before it came up on anything else. Yeah, I didn't get notified. Always go in the middle. Don't get notified when they're live. I'm subbed and have notifications turned on. It's because YouTube is ass, basically. That's only horrible. They just, for some reason, they just don't notify people. It's really frustrating. I really don't know what to tell you, but it's always 7 p.m. on British summertime or GMT, whichever one we're in. 7 p.m. UK time on a Tuesday. Okay. Oh yes, this looks like I got it in my head. I don't know what we're going to do about the fact that people are dying now through here, where they're smashing it, where it's getting smashed up, but it's okay. Does this ride open to the public when done? Yes, it will. It'll go onto the. It goes onto the public. People can walk on in the game, but also it opens to the public in the fact that we can put it onto the Steam Workshop and other people can download it. What's your favourite type of roller coaster or thing to build? I love scenery. I love just building buildings, to be honest, and sort of tying them all together and things like that in the game. What are you going to do with the money of the September stream goal? If I hit it, it means I can drop a shift in work and hopefully do this more often. It's basically, without sounding horrible, like I have a decent computer, so telling you that I'm buying a new computer with it is a bit of a lie at the moment. I'm not going to be upgrading the PC until next year because I'm moving and I don't want to buy anything before I move. So yeah, so the money just basically is to live, and I find it works a little bit better if there's a goal than just having it as a random amount. So we have a goal there, and it's cool if we hit it. If not, it's great. Basically, every penny that YouTube earns just helps me live and make more YouTube stuff. That's all it is. The first goal we had was to buy a new microphone, which we did. A new mic setup. And now, pretty much, like I say, without getting a new computer, the setup is pretty good. I would like to get a new PC, but like I say, I am moving the sort of early 2019, so that's when I'll look at upgrading everything. Would you quit your job if YouTube took it for you? I would do it as a slow transition. I work shifts, and I'm able to. They're really good with helping me sort of transition shifts. So I don't think I'd completely quit, but I would definitely sort of change that ratio if things like Patreon did really well. Phil, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, pal. It's really very generous. A little step closer to dropping that shift. Thank you so much. Is the goal on Patreon? The next goal on Patreon is to open a second channel that has some sort of like behind the scenes things and sort of bonus videos and maybe like a few non-creative game series and things like that. Can you show us the whole park? Unfortunately, these live streams we just build single things that people can use in their own parks. But if you check out my channel, there is a full Let's Build series where we've built a whole park. Dan, are we in an apartment or a house? We're in a house. Yeah, we have our own house. Hello. Talking of which, is he okay?
Yeah, we're going to have a bath.
Hmm?
We're going to have a bath.
Oh, we're gonna have a bath. Can I say hello on stream with him?
Yeah.
People would be like to see. You get a little treat here. You get to meet a little baby sparrow. Here he is, little man. Say hello to all your adoring fans. I don't know if you can see him there. Say again. I can hold on to him. We're not going to get much built, are we?
You're mistaken.
Hey, it's okay for a sec. There we go. Yes, if you click on the Let's Build, you can see a full series where we're building like a Disney-style park. Hi, look, everyone's saying hello to you. You couldn't care less, could you? He's got the hiccups. I don't know if you can hear them. I don't know if you can hear the hiccups on the microphone, but he's got hiccups at the minute. Whole park is in half a park so far. Yeah, do you know what? When I first started that series, I thought it was going to be like a couple of months. We're like a year in and it's not even half done. There we go. Stream debut for Baby Sparrow. There's a part of the coaster that's a bit floaty. Oh yeah, the coaster's terrible. I mean, we're going to fix it, don't you worry. You should totally promote things from the Discord. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Actually, again, it's so annoying that I can't say anything. There's something big coming. There's something really big coming when it comes to people's stuff. Can you hear them? He's watching the planet. He's watching Planet Coaster. You want to be careful, mate. You're going to get obsessed. I don't know if you can see him up there. I'm going to hold him up. I'm going to hold him up so you can have a good look. Yeah, say hello to all your fans, buddy. You're not impressed, are you, at all? All these people come out to see you, look. Right, well, hold on for a sec while Mummy fills your bath. You should do a handstand that fixes hiccups, yeah. Do you know what? He gets hiccups pretty much every day. And but apparently they're good for him. They're helping him sort of figure out his diaphragm and breathing and things like that. So yeah, he's doing really well. Have him build the rest of the wild mouse. Yeah, that's a really good idea. He'd probably do a better job than me. He's such a chubby boy. Do you know what? He isn't actually that chubby. He's got little chubby cheeks. But he's actually pretty thin for the rest part. He's got really little chicken legs, to be honest with you. But he's putting weight on, so it's all good. Jamie, I'm off to bed now. Oh, thanks for coming. There's only about 15 minutes left now anyway, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, next stage of Let's Build will hopefully be out Friday, although I've really struggled to get playtime this week. I'm hoping to have a good session on it Thursday. So hopefully we can do it on Thursday and get it ready for the rest of the stream. What are you watching, buddy? What are you looking at? He's watching the chat move, aren't you? Look at all your adoring fans. Cool. He's burning it all off, hiccuping. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Oh, his little hiccups. Can you hear them? Oh, he's just adorable. What can I say? He takes after his dad. So yeah, there we go. He looks like bath's full now. So he's going to head off. Going to head off and have a bath, young man. Oh, he's a yawny boy. You must be so proud. You should be a gorgeous little guy. He's doing fantastic. He's really good. He just he's like, this is my channel now. Yeah, this is all this will one day be yours. Xander, all this will one day. I was going to say scare help with hiccups, but I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, no, apparently, like I say, babies have hiccups and it's totally good for them and it doesn't bother them at all. And it's just something they have to do. He looks like such an adoring dad. I'm absolutely made up with him. What can I say? He's absolutely little perfect blighter, aren't you? Hey? Hey? I don't know. Bath time. Yeah, ready for bath. Oh, thank you very much, Jaylene. So he can come again and get loads of donations when he's on screen. Is that awful that I'm pimping him out for money? Say bye. There we go. He's going to go and have a little bath. And then both to bed. Right, let's finish up on this. Let's see if we can get these lights finished up. Thank you very much, Jaylene Preston. I love your videos. I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for watching. Hi, little guy. Hi, Andrew. Thanks for moderating the stream. Jesus Christ, what time did you call this? Our moderator's just turned up, everyone. He didn't know you were here. He wasn't here, that's why. He'll lie and say he's been there quietly in the background. I'm not too late, right? We're going to finish in 10 minutes. No, it's fine. Thanks for stopping by. I did have to kick somebody out before. There was a weirdo in the chat. Yeah, what are we going to do here? Because all of these support on the right side, it's fine. They can just come down. But on the left, pretty much every single one hits something. I never get reminded. Yeah, somebody else has said that. Sorry about that. It's like I say, it's Tuesday at 7 every week. But yeah, I wish YouTube would let people know. So pretty much, apart from that first one, all of these. I mean, that one gets cut through. They all do, don't they? They're all going to have to come underneath the building and then down. I think that's going to have to be how we do it. Okay, cool. So that first one's fine. This one. Can you just come down? No, even you're going to have to change big style. Okay, let's drag you down. And then here, whoop. Tell you what we can do. We can get rid of you and you and you. Just actually no, let's not get rid of you for now. But these two, we can do right. You two. Apogee, because your baby is cute. Thank you so much. That's really generous. I feel awful now. I feel like I'm just pimping him out. That's that's not terrible. But thank you much. Very much appreciated. He's going straight into his nappy and bottle funds, to be honest with you, at the moment. After that sorted, it gets a bit bigger. It'll go on to other things for the channel. Let's drag you out there. There. Whoops. There we go. And drag you down. There we go. And that's a little funky, but I feel like that is the sort of thing they would do to sort of fix the problem, you know. And also, tell you what else we could do. We could put it's a little far in, but we could put a camera here to do an on-ride photo, and that would make sense as well. Normally over 2 hours. Yeah, it's going to be 9 PM usually. We're going to go for about another 15 minutes. Make them full scares and rest the track on the bottom beam. You have a central. Yeah, that's what we're probably going to do with these bigger ones, Stokies. I think that's a really good idea. Look at you being useful and helpful, Stokies. It makes a change, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that one works for that though. And we'll move a bit more of this over. Are we still in this building, or are we in a different building now? Oh yeah, we're doing this. Okay. So we'll take you over. It looks great, like a fairgrounds. Yeah, that's the idea, Mick. That's what I'm looking for. Really sort of fairgroundy type rides. Who was that? Christopher, for bringing home the bacon. Thanks very much, pal. I really appreciate that. Yeah, what should we do here? Should we just copy it over? Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Wouldn't that count as an extra head chopper for them? Actually, yeah, it might do. Some pieces don't, but then some pieces do. Never quite understand what makes a head chopper. As for this light, should that stay there, or should it move to this corner? I would really love to know what you think about that, actually. Should this light stay there, or should it move to the other corner? No chance of a hot tub. Thought I might as well contribute. Yeah, sorry. Hot tub deems. I mean, like I say, each thing could be a hot tub itself, couldn't it? Did you see that viral video that went around a while ago that was like a spa theme park where there was hot tub rides? It was really weird. I learned so many things from this channel. I did not know you could do that. I wish you never said that thing about the shadows and the glazing piece. I can't unsee it now. I know it's really awful, isn't it? I didn't know you could do that. What did I do? I'd love to know what I did. It's really great that you're learning things. Corner, yeah, Erin, I think you're right. I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? That's it for me. Apparently we're getting a visit from the electrician at 8 AM, so I've got to turn in. Chris, thanks so much for staying. I really enjoyed having you here, pal. We'll see you in the next one, I'm sure. That's 20 quid since Ander came on. He should get a new hat, mate. He's we're feeding him tonight. He's earned his keep. Come on, I want that bit there. Why can't I select that? There we go. I'm gonna delete you as well, and then whoops. Here and here. No, here, yeah. Oh, that's annoying. Doing like that. You just, yeah, you're one, aren't you? Okay, so we are actually going to have to put you. Oh, you're too high anyway. Look, yeah, there we go. Let's select you then. Put you in the right place first of all. Which would be there. Is that okay? Let's have a look underneath. Yeah, I mean you're literally just going to rest on the oh, not quite, a little lower. So you rest on that there. There we go. Yeah, the donation's been the baby sparrow can sleep inside tonight. Yeah, that's it. We're going to let him stop in the warm tonight. He's keep. Andrew, talking of which, I know you've not actually met the guy yet. We're going to hopefully get over to a Monday night quiz one time soon and just maybe not stay for the quiz, but come early enough to eat. So you guys get to meet him. I thought that would be quite cool. I'll let you know when. Bye, Happy. Thanks for stopping. School tomorrow. Cool. Sorry, I hope I haven't missed you. It's not pimping to have Xander cam. It's a family business. Oreo is out. Do you know what? Oreo would be more than welcome here. He's just not showing his face at all tonight. Look, I'll show you his empty chair again. Oh, look. Empty Oreo chair. There we go. What on earth has happened to the donation thing? It's completely disappeared. Well, that's great, isn't it? Never mind. That's gone up today, though. Thanks. It always does that. It disappears when people donate. How annoying. It's a little over-exaggerated. What is that? We need to do a piece off the bottom of it as well, like Stokey said. There. Oh, whoops. Bring it in. There we go. And then you and you. Oh. One more. Can we go? We can't even go right down this one now, can we? Wow, okay. We might have to do a little bit more customy stuff on here, I think, because these are going to look a little funky if it's just one pointing down. We shall see. Let's have a look. Let's get you where? There we go. He's a slacker, that cat. Maybe needs a night outside. Of course, he goes out. He's an outdoorsy cat. He sleeps indoors though. Usually curls up in the dining room. But he's been known to have the night out. He's not a very catty cat. He doesn't chase mice all night and things like that. Mika does. Mika will be. He's the pussycat none of you have ever met because she never. Well, she just does her own thing. In that previous scare, there's a little gap. Oh, is there? Okay, thanks. We'll go and fix that. Oh yeah, look at that. How awful. That's because these aren't the same heights. I just noticed on the other one, but I didn't notice on this one. There we go. No, I meant that the baby could sleep inside because of donation. Oh, right, okay, yeah, it's a bit drastic. Yeah, it is a bit drastic. So please don't ring social services. We're only joking here. Okay, that is fine. That's pretty good, actually. Like I say, I think custom supports we are going to have to do. So let's just jump onto here a sec. Okay. Oh, no, actually, just move you, can't we? Because you are going to come all the way down. And then duplicate, yeah. Oops. There we go. And we need to work on the base of these as well, so they're not just stuck to the ground. We will do that. Ooh, have I gone a bit too far with that one? I think maybe needs to come up a little, so we don't get that weird clip in. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and here as well, we're going to do the same. You're right now, whoops, not that much. There we go. And again. Those supports you moved underground are still floating on the higher arches. Oh yeah, good point. Because the arches are higher up, aren't they? We'll sort that as well. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we'll figure out the bottom of those in the next one. So you're absolutely right. No competition for the cutest thing in the residence. Well, I'm the cutest thing in the residence, aren't I? Surely. Oh, look at that. Banhammer's coming out now. Look, turns up for the last 10 minutes and goes trigger happy on the Banhammer. At the end of the week, I'll shamelessly plug myself again with a new GTA editor video. Yeah, chuck them in there, Mick. That'd be good. Concrete squares on the bottom of those red arches. Yeah, we will do. Yeah, we'll make them look. We'll make them look like more like that with the concrete blocks. But I don't think we're gonna have time here. We need to start wrapping it up. So just wanted to do a little bit more work on them. The only other thing we wanted to do was to set them off with triggers. Again, I think we're gonna have to do that next time. But I should hope that's starting to look a little bit neat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Pretty happy with that. I like how it's lighting up here as well. Oh, I don't know actually about the triggers. I think I might like them on. And we'll do a few more lighting structures and really have the whole thing lit up. They were bots, it's fine. How do you reply to a comment like Carly Karma just did? Yep, started with an @ just like you would on Twitter. Most modest one in the house as well. Yeah, too right. Not being funny, John T, but Orio's butt is cuter than you. To be fair, Stokies, you've never seen my butt. So yeah. That is so cook at night. Oh, cool. I thought you were using like a cool slang term then that I didn't know. Looking good. There you go. It's working. They should shine up orange, I think, or they shine up a colour if it's your name as well, don't they? Which is cool. Right. I think we're going to have to leave it there, but that's looking good. I'm kind of happy with that. I like how I've kind of done the solution here. I think maybe what we could do is look at bringing these supports, like sort of connecting them up to the real supports, I guess. Does that make sense? So, like here, doing like a weird L, and like here, having that joint to there. This one can bring down to here. So we need to do. We need to drop these right into the ground. Oops. So you can't see them because they're just floating bits of wood otherwise. Move. Yep, there we go. We did the other ones, didn't we? Oh no, that one's still floating. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Good stuff. I'm pretty happy with that. Very fairgroundy. Exactly the sort of thing I was looking for. Let's should we do a POV? We haven't done one of those for a little while. Let's see what these lights look like as you sort of ride through them. Ride camera. POVs don't really work. I feel like that's the better shot. There's the best shot because if you do the POV, it just spins you around. When you spin around, you can't really see what's going on. Red chasing fairy lights along the track. Yeah, I think I want more lights. I think more lights. This wild marriage is lit partially. Yeah, we'll do the next time. What will you do next with this? I think probably sort of tidy up the supports, a bit more work on the lighting. Probably start the coaster station as well. Let's ride it. Let's ride this bad boy. We weren't paused. That's why, because we were testing. Right, camera. There we go. Let's unpause. Here we go. And we can hear music as well. Let me turn the game up for you. Yep, figure it out when it's done. Whee! And we're off. Oh. Yeah, I'd have been sick then. That would have been me pulling up. Yeah, and again, right back into place. Yeah, that music was intense. There you go, let's come out of that. There we go. Is it bad that basically the only reason I go around my friend's house is to play Planet Coaster on his PC? I used to do that back in the day. I used to go around to my friend's house just to play Monkey Island 3 on his PC because mine wouldn't run it. That was back when PCs were big beige boxes. There we go. Google Translate claims that it's called an at sign, but that seems odd. Trunca in English. Oh, you mean those? Yeah, at symbol. Because it came from email, really, didn't it? Like so-and-so at so-and-so. You know? Right, there we go. Your Saturday night starts right here. It's 8 for 1. Please, God, come into the pub. There we go. I'm going to get a screenshot. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for the donations. It really, really is. It's humbling, and it just shows you that you guys are enjoying the stuff enough to sort of financially help me make more of it. And it's really, really humbling. But even if you've just come to watch, I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you next Tuesday. So remember, if you're not getting notifications, click the little bell, smash that like button and all that shite. But if you're not getting notifications, it's every 7 p.m. every Tuesday British time. So whether we're in British Standard Time, British Summer Time, excuse me, or GMT, it's 7 p.m. on a Tuesday. That's our regular live stream from now on, at least. Anyway, so thanks so much for watching. Do give us a like if you can, because it carries over. That does, and and if you're watching back on catch up, drop a comment in the chat there. Let us know what your favourite bit was, and thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. See you later. Woo, bye.